Hi, my name's Hope and today I'm interviewing Rachel Armstrong. Rachel's an experimental architect, coming up with special ideas on how to use the biology around us to our advantage and help us cause less damage to the planet. Let's find out more. Hello Rachel, can you just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Well, I am a professor of experimental architecture.
And what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? It means that I get the wonderful task of making experiments that help people build their dreams.
Wow, that sounds so cool.
So for example, last weekend, we sent a little garden into the sky on a balloon.
Like, properly up into the sky?
Totally up into the sky. What we were trying to do was to see, one, how plants coped with really extreme environments, because as you know, our world's changing.
Yeah.
So we kind of wanted to draw attention to that by making a garden that would go on an adventure. Now, we didn't send like, let's call them pretty plants or sensitive plants.
Like flowers.
Like flowers. What do you think we sent up there? What do you, if you were going to get a plant that was a soldier
a
for
cactus.
human, oh yeah, that's what we sent. And we had the dragon bones tree cactus. So just imagine just how angry that plant looked. We're trying to think about how we might build the kinds of futures we want, or how do we see things that don't exist yet? And so really, that's my job, and that's the stuff I get to do.
And what's your favourite part of your job? What do you love so much about your job?
It's about building experiments, working with incredible people. I mean, that's a really important part of my work. And then I get to go all over the world to make some of these things happen. So one of my favourite places is Venice. Have you ever been there?
Oh no, I really want to though.
You have to go to Venice. It's a city on water, as you probably know. If you look below the pavement at all the shellfish and creatures that are living below where you're walking, there's an incredible mosaic of life. And it's a kaleidoscope. It's a different world. And really that's where I've been spending time in the last 5 years, trying to see how we could talk to these animals and get them to help build the city. So can we work with animals to co-create our cities? I mean, you think about all that amazing stuff that the plants are doing behind us. What if we could actually find a way of getting those plants to build along with us?
And if you had one wish, what would it be?
I wish I could build my starship.
That's a cool wish. Like, what would it look like?
I'm working on that at the moment. So it's a project that I'm sharing with lots of people. And I'm getting to build the world on the inside. And so that is one of the reasons I sent the little garden into the sky, because it was like a mini starship.
Yeah. And do you ever think we will live on other planets?
Yes. I think when we learn to live better on this planet, we will start to inhabit other planets.
Yeah. What skills do you need for the job?
There's only one thing that you need.
Yeah.
Imagination.
Is that all? Really?
Yes. I think that is the most valuable thing that we have. And it's the one thing that we lose very quickly. Because people start telling you that there's a right thing and a wrong thing to do. It happens quite quickly. When you start learning things, people say, well, that's the right way to see something. And it's the wrong way to see something. One of the things that I think imagination can help us do is change the situation that we're in.
Yeah.
Because everybody says, oh my God, you know, we're doing all these things and it's damaging the environment, we're losing amazing animals, we're losing our fertile soils, we're polluting the air, we're polluting the sea with plastic. But we don't know how not to be the way that we're doing things now. We'll make little adjustments. We'll put less plastic into the sea. We won't put so much carbon dioxide and pollution into the air. And we won't consume quite so much of stuff that we don't need to consume. But we can't think of a different way of doing things. That's where our imagination can
Kicks
come
in. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And what's your best advice to kids now? What can you advise them to do?
Nurture your creativity. Find something that matters.
Yeah.
And explore it.
Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed talking to you.
Well, me too, Hope. Thank you ever so much for your questions.
I hope you enjoyed meeting Rachel as much as I did. And I hope you now know what an experimental architect is. Okay, I'll see you next time.